Welcome to Beyond the Quantum Biopharma Lawsuit, an exclusive video series production of AGORACOM in which we speak to multiple investors who have suffered financial and emotional losses stemming from a $700 million lawsuit filed by Quantum Biopharma alleging that CIBC World Markets, RBC Dominion Securities, and others engage in market manipulation in the share price of the company that was once valued at nearly $1 billion. In this exclusive series, Quantum Biopharma, which was previously known as FSD Pharma and traded under the symbol HUGE, has invited shareholders to come forward to share their personal stories with their fellow investors in order to help build an even stronger case, as well as encourage others to step forward. Today, we're happy to welcome Bryon Jensen to the series. Bryon, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you for being here. We know this has been a difficult ordeal for you, and I personally and the company, I'm sure, applaud you for the courage to share your story with the world. Let's start off on an optimistic note first, a good note. Tell us why you first started investing in the company, and from our discussion, you invested when it was huge. Tell
Yeah.
us why you didn't, how optimistic you felt about the prospects for the company and its future.
Well, when I first started investing in Huge, I was really excited about its potential, the innovation and forward-thinking approach behind the project intrigued me. And I believed that in the long-term value it could bring, I felt optimistic because I saw the opportunity to be a part of something with huge growth and potential and a promising future. And it was a chance to make a smart investment then in an emerging field. And I was eager to see how the vision would unfold. So,
No company is perfect, but uh, were you happy with how the company is progressing as far as the development part? And as a result, did you find yourself often confused or perplexed as to why the stock price seemed to be going in the opposite direction of where the company was advancing?
well, the fluctuations in the stock price sometimes surprised me. At first, it was going really good. But for myself, I was reminded myself that markets go through cycles. It's natural for investments to have its ups and downs. And at the moments, it provided valuable lessons. But instead of feeling perplexed, I was focused on staying informed and trusting the long-term potential of my investment. So yeah, I took the opportunity to learn to adapt to the market dynamics and always looking at the bigger picture rather than the short-term fluctuations.
Yeah, as you should, as any investor should at the end of the day.
Right.
So when when the what was your reaction then with all this happening? What was your reaction to the allegations in the lawsuit filed by Quantum Biopharma against CIBC World Markets and RBC Dominion Securities and others? What was it at that point? Was that an eye opener to realize, what was happening? What was your
Yeah, for me,
reaction?
it was a big eye opener. I really didn't know what was going on. I wasn't informed. They have access to my information. They have access to my email. I had to do some digging. I had to call my brokerage company, but it was a huge eye opener. I didn't know what was going on with my money. And then they explained it to me, and it was a mess. So yeah, it was just I couldn't believe it.
This might be the hard part, but how much of your investment did you lose in that relevant period between January 1st, 2020 and the middle of August 2024? And we're not looking for you to be exact. This isn't like it's a legal
To give you a rough estimate, pretty close to $9,000.
and that's a lot of money
Yeah.
for anybody at the end of the day. How did that impact, your life or
I mean,
whatever, the
it wasn't all my savings, but it was a good portion of it, of my savings. And that was something I was looking forward to my retirement. I'm getting up there in age, where I wanted to, help with my retirement and other things like that. But yeah, it took a huge impact on my savings. So it was detrimental, for sure. Yeah.
Brian, I want to thank you for being here. I know that
Yeah.
this has been a difficult ordeal for you, and I thank you for coming on and sharing your
Mhm.
story with the world. And I'm looking forward to hopefully having you back one day to discuss,
Sure.
a successful outcome of the lawsuit.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Have a good day.
The information discussed in this interview pertains to allegations that have been made in a legal filing. These allegations have not been proven in court, and all parties are presumed innocent until proven otherwise. This content is for informational purposes only and does not constitute legal or investment advice.
Smash that like button, drop us a comment, and share it to fire up that engagement algo so other investors can discover this company.